What's good, YouTube family? It's your girl Raven
and your boy Jalen.
And today, y'all requested us to watch I survived a 24-hour YouTube race.
Now clearly, this isn't a 24-hour video. This is only a 41-minute video. So they just chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? But listen, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome, man.
Hey y'all.
Welcome. Look at what we trying to hit right here.
Yeah.
We have hit 11,000 family members on this channel. You guys have been absolutely amazing throughout this entire damn journey. And I just want to say, we appreciate you. I do. She do. We talk about it every day. Chico does. We talk about it every single day. Man, like
where we came from.
Where we came from. Yes, exactly. It's where we are right now.
We started this almost a year ago.
Almost a year ago. Well, we were doing it, but we kind of just backed away, you know, due to life.
But we back.
We back and better. So listen, if you are new to the channel, you feel better than ever, make sure you hit that subscribe and notification bell. That way you can join the family, and not only join the family, but get notified when the family is dropping videos. Of course, you just got to make sure that you leave a comment, because we want to know what you want us to see on this channel. Maybe there's an interesting video that you got in the archives that we need to open up and react to, right? So now, after we open and reacted to, what we want you to do is also check out our TikTok and our Instagram, along with our YouTube shorts, because all of our videos, all of our personal life things that are going on will be in the description down below. Let's get to the video.
Oh, damn. I went. Hurry up, please.
Welcome back to Bookmore Park for year 2 of the highly anticipated 24-hour YouTuber karting race. Last year, the Frogs fought valiantly through an intense 24 hours, narrowly missing out on a podium finish. But this year, they're back, and joining their ranks is a...
And just so you know, this is the Bunt Chip. The Bunt Chip. This is Chipper's video, all right? With some sidemen members and some friends of the sidemen and Chip.
All right,
here too.
Let's see who
new
they
teammate and a seasoned team principal. Across the 24 hours, over 1,600 laps of the Bookmore Park circuit will be completed. On average, each lap should take 50.5 seconds in the dry and 1 minute 10 in the wet. In this year's race, 25 teams will compete, divided into 2 classes.
Oh
Once
my
again,
gosh.
we've been placed in the rookie class, with our goal being a top 3 finish as Senior Frogs look for their redemption.
What in the world?
This is fire. I want to be a part of this already.
Never heard of it.
Doing go-karting for a trophy?
All I'm going to be doing this entire time is just attaching mics to helmets. That's my job.
Long gone are the days of a flimsy whiteboard. This year we came equipped with a radio system, allowing for constant communication with the driver on track.
You have a very small car. You're probably wondering, what the hell is this on my head? Well, big news here at Senior Frogs. I've been given a promotion. I am now Senior Frogs team principal for this year's 24-hour Bookmore race.
He can delegate. He can get the team together. He can boost morale.
That's the way he's taking it serious.
And he's good at managing people.
Ethan.
He's also just really slow, so yeah, it's the only role we had for him.
All right, well, let's get to work. So, as always, before the race starts, we get a nice little practice run where we want to put a few laps in, but not go too hard to ruin the tires.
So obviously we have a new team member this year, a new driver, and his name is Callum McGinley.
Everything was going great until we realized we were missing one key component. A literal driver. Lux was supposed to be here 1 hour, 10 minutes ago.
A bit worried about Lux. Has he woken up? Is he on the way? We don't know.
Just got a text in the chat saying, oh my god, sorry guys, I'm heading now.
He showed to us he wasn't serious, and we were all about being serious at Senior Frogs.
Fucking hell, man, we're finished.
Yeah, I slept in. It was just one of those late nights, drinking till like 4 or 5 a.m. and I thought, yeah, I'll be able to get up in like 3-4 hours. That didn't happen. But look, bro, I'm gonna try my best.
You're racing in notice.
Yeah, why not?
This is it. I'm out for practice, and then practice leads straight into qualification.
This is where we decide where we line up on the grid.
If you start at the very back, you've got to wiggle your way through all the different cars. Whereas if you start at the front, you've got clear open tracks.
It's getting sweaty now. This could be one of the most important parts of your entire race day. Chip's gonna stick us on pole position in our rookie class. I'm buzzing for this. Go on, Chip!
We sent out Chip, our fastest driver, to hopefully qualify us in the top 10.
He's by far our strongest driver. He's going to absolutely...
Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do this.
I could see that.
Oh.
You got a poo?
No.
I have no doubt in my mind.
No.
Chip set off. This is quality now. The emotions were high. We said, let's go. Everyone was extremely optimistic until about 2 laps into quali.
The qualification was pretty demoralising, yeah.
Oh no! Chip was having a howler. Oh my god. This guy was dropping some of the worst lap times I'd ever seen him do at Buckmore.
That last one was a 50.8.
It's a slow start to qualifying right now for Senior Frogs. They just can't seem to get the kart out of last place.
But there was something bigger wrong. We just had to work out what it was.
I don't know what to say, but this car is extremely bumpy.
I knew something was up because this isn't like Chip.
Red line with this car.
You said there's something wrong with the car.
Chip hadn't tested the car until qualifying.
What?
Fucking way. Look at how far ahead he is on the straight.
This could end up being the worst case scenario for us.
I think there was like 2 minutes left of qualifying and all of us were just stood together going, look, it has to be the kart. Chippo is not this bad.
We are dead last, so we think it must be the kart.
If in doubt, blame the gear.
There is 3 minutes left of the session, so we have to pull him in now or we can't change it unless it's in the race.
If we were going to take this kart into the race, we might as well have all just headed home there and then.
We'll be starting at the back, we'll finish at the back.
They think they can stop the frog. Nothing stops the frog.
Something needed to be done.
Come in, pit. We're going to get you tested quickly and change. Pit. Pit.
And it was time to go and chew some ears off.
So I said to Chip, come over here, we've got to speak to them. We've got to change this fucking kart. We're both like alpha males, so we decided we'd go over there and Karen the shit out of them. And they were having none of it. They were saying that the kart was absolutely fine. They tested it, nothing wrong with it. I was fuming.
I don't believe him. I don't fucking believe him. You're allowed to change the kart once before the race starts, but that's it.
In the end, we were like, we want to change the kart. He said, do you want to change the kart? We said, yeah. You sure? Can't test it. We'll change the kart.
If we change and it's still bad, that means it's a skill issue.
Yeah. Yeah, at least you know.
I can't actually believe that we've qualified last. You know, if only I knew a way to save time on the track. But I do know how to save some money using Revolut.
Now, Revolut is a financial secret.
Oh, wow.
Like over 20 million people around the world.
Oh my
I can help
gosh.
you save money on some of your favorite brands such as Nike or Adidas.
Nike. They do call it Nike.
Now, whether you're buying chicken nuggets at the Buckmore 24-hour race or you're eating caviar at the Monaco GP, Revolut makes sure you get the real.
I be even
with no fees.
I be eating caviar like just on a Tuesday. I ain't lying. You lying.
Spending abroad. It
Don't
also
lie,
lets you
everyone.
book amazing accommodation all around the world with 10% cashback, exclusive rates, and no pesky hidden fees. To make things even better, you can customize your own card. Just like Senior Frogs, I've gone for gold.
Make sure to download Revolut now.
Spend £10 and get £20 cashback. Link in the description.
They do call you Chippo Crimes, but those lap times were criminal.
Well, it has been an
For real.
awful start for Senior Frogs this year. They've qualified at the back in last. They will have it all to do.
Yes, now, bottom of the
Harold.
Here we are, all the way at the back in our bright green outfits.
I'm quite happy with last because I'm starting the race and this means I can't go backwards.
Nerves are kicking in. I can't be asked for that stupid little run to the start.
Ultimately, we've got a new car, and that for me is a new beginning.
Not as many
Okay.
Yeah. You'll be flying. Yeah, let me just get a look at that. Lovely. The plan is to leapfrog everyone else.
Are we in trouble? We're in trouble.
We're so fucked.
Damn, don't say
Senior
that.
Frogs, here they are back. They were the surprise package of 12 months ago.
Look, we're starting in last, but we're making a video out of this, so I think the storyline writes itself.
It's the redemption from the back.
I'd like to think that we've got a load of consistent drivers, so I think across this time of 24 hours, we can pull something out of the back.
We've got the Le Mans start, which you can make positions up from. The Senior Frogs will definitely be looking to do that from the back of the grid.
Same as last year, Will was first in the kart for us.
There was still a little bit of hope in the team.
2 times round the clock.
This is awesome.
This is cool. I didn't even know there was anything like this.
Because they had a real Le Mans 24-hour race. So there's 3 drivers that drive anywhere from 45 minutes to 4 hours, and then the next driver goes.
Jesus.
While that one is resting, then the next driver goes. Then it's a full cycle. So this is kind of like obviously a smaller, slimmer, whatever. But yeah, this is actually really cool. Hey, don't throw your tongue at me.
Teams who will emerge victorious this year.
30 seconds, Will.
There it is, and away we go for the 2023 Buckmore Park 24 hours.
There we go.
Good position, yes sir.
Lenny went out, he had a flying start. I think Harry gave him a tubby little push with all his weight behind him.
Oh, you can see the bouncing from that a little bit.
Lads, I am flying. This car feels way better than the last one.
Oh, he's not! He's taken 4! Oh my god, he's going to do another one. Don't crash.
It started looking pretty good until about lap 2 or 3.
No.
He ended up getting spun out. It was demoralizing. It was not his fault at all.
The hope was there, and then we just got killed again.
It was so cruel and not the start that we wanted.
And to make things worse, it seemed we were already having problems with our new radio system.
Do we still have the whiteboard from last year? If not, can we get it onto Deliveroo?
He's on a 50 flat.
We've got a working card.
Ethan is crazy.
Actually, I'm going to lie and say it was 49.
Car feels good. Have been lapped a few times though, but you know, I'm sure the boys are happy with my pace.
It's not looking good, bro.
It's looking better. Will just went 50.3. No, 50.9. You are blind.
I told you you got 49.9. Oh. No.
You told him that one of his bad laps was good, and now he's going to drive like that.
Shit.
I can't say that the mood inside the camp was that good.
Damn.
You're the team principal, bro. Anything goes wrong, it's on you.
And we're lost. We are now lost. Well, we enjoyed that. This has been the Burnt Chip channel, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And we're off to Switzerland to go kill ourselves.
It looks like we were not good enough. I think everybody was pretty depleted. People were actually talking about going home before midnight. Should we just go home?
And I think that was met with unanimous approval.
Could have been at home.
I might still go home, mate.
That's one of our fastest drivers out there. We're fucked. It could be over for Senior Frogs already so early on in the race.
You're on next, Chip, so if you want to make something happen, make it happen, man.
I'll try my best, boys.
This team's finished, man. We're 45 minutes into the race. We got Broski cold. He's got the right idea, to be honest. I wouldn't want to watch what we're doing. I got an Uber, but
Damn.
2 hours. I got to protect my mental health. It's a sad sight, isn't it?
But it wasn't all doom and gloom. The sun had started to shine, and something tells me this year's accommodation was going to lift the team's spirits.
Whoa! That is fancy. Big castle, suit castle.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Yeah. French, maybe.
Oh, an Xbox?
Ooh.
Yeah, this is fancy. Wow, look at
They
the
don't
side
make
of
it
this
for
one.
6 foot people, though,
Stop
do
really
they?
feeling it.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. They don't make them 6 foot people, man.
I'm staying here, boys' weekend.
Oh my fucking
Oh
god.
my god.
Nah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yo,
Get some
I'm gonna get
rest.
my phone charger and I'm coming back here. I'm not watching this shit.
Let's just go, Bert. Enjoy your rest, mate. You need it because we're going to get back in this shit.
What, you're interviewing me?
Yes.
Yeah, look, okay, man,
That's
I'm
the right
excited.
mentality.
Yeah.
I got Ethan on my left. I think Ethan's actually going to be the quickest today.
And soon enough, Winston was nearing its end.
If I'll say you've got a job. Bringing him in. You know what? He's done his best. And that's all we can ask for. To be quite frank, the first stint was rough. And so it was time to unleash our speedster, Chippo Crimes.
I'm up next. Time to see if we can pull this thing back.
Let's see it, let's see it.
Now this decides if we stay.
I know the team was relying on me.
The crowds were ready, the people were watching. He had the nation on his shoulders.
I'm actually a bit nervous, but I know when I get on the track, that'll all go away.
So this is the first driver change for Senior Frogs. Will and E gets out. So they've put Chip in, their fastest driver. This is good. They know that Josh can pull out pace.
All right, let's get it.
Come on, Chip.
Let's get it.
Feel alright, I just fucking spun. It's never a good sign when you get out of the car and there's nobody waiting for you. I've come back to a bit of a frosty reception.
Chip's done a 49.9. But Will. Will. That's alright. He's quicker than me. What was I doing?
He's at 49.9.
It hasn't gone quite as well as I thought.
He said, "What did I do?" He's like, "Huh?"
And everyone's considering going home.
You average like a 50.5.
And we're whinging about that. And hopefully, Chip can get us back in a position where we can finish this video.
When they came in last year, I think there was some in the paddock going, what are this bunch of YouTubers here? They don't know anything about racing. And they proved everybody in that respect completely wrong. Now it's the flip. People know that these boys can pedal, particularly when it's Chip.
Oh.
They're not going to give him as much space out there and as much niceties. They're in it to win it, and they're going to get the elbows out.
Things take a turn. I've stepped in that car, instantly I was faster than all my quality laps.
He hasn't stopped raving about how good this car is, so we're in the money.
Chip O'Crimes got in the car
He said,
and absolutely flew.
This car feels better than the first one. Feels a lot better.
Trophy
Nice.
trees are rapidly being closed in on by Senor Frogs.
Oh, on him.
Chip is on the march.
Go on, son! Go on!
He put in the stint of a lifetime.
49.9 that last one. 49.8.
Consistency.
Really quick.
I like it.
49.6, that's the fastest lap so far. Just set your best sector one.
He was flying.
that looks so fun.
Oh my gosh, yes, and it's a long track.
You know, just mind fucking go.
Trophy or trees have succumbed to the pressure from Senor Frogs. The march carries on.
Team Daenerys letting Senor Frogs go.
There we go.
Nice.
So that is a willful position change. And
Oh,
Chip says,
wow.
"Come on, let's go."
That scared me, actually. I thought he was going to hit somebody.
He gets up a position.
What a stint it has been from Josh Larkin. Burnt
Wow.
From outside
Oh,
the top.
shoot.
They are now pushing the top 15.
And all of a sudden, the team morale was right back up.
Nice.
We knew we were in with a shot for podium this year. I go for the wee first.
A nervous wee.
Now it was time for our big lad Harry here.
Go, Harry.
To be honest with you, it was a little bit nervous. We'd seen a practice round that he'd had only a few days prior. Fingers crossed he does the business.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All right,
now
Harold.
the race begins.
Harry.
Come on, Harold.
Sure, the man himself, Harry Lewis, limbering up to get into the car.
That adrenaline is shooting.
You nervous?
The reason why I want to do this is I want to feel that adrenaline pumping.
You
Like
adrenaline junkie.
before you sit in the car. Well, it's a little bit less. I'm not
But-
willing to go dive somewhere.
No,
type
I know.
adrenaline.
I got you.
But like just waiting for it. Oh my god.
You like the anticipation.
Yes. Oh my god.
Here he
Yes.
comes in into the pits.
Fucking smoked it. Come on.
This man is going to get
'Cause you're actually-
a fat kiss off me. It's crazy.
Go, Boggo, go. Can he carry on that form that we've seen from Chip? We know that there's pace in this kart now. There's no question of that anymore.
You're competing for hardware.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's why I.
We don't fucking play games, baby. Whoever tested the car, I want his head on a fucking pole.
Go! Get your member out now.
I'll figure it out.
And so I shared my newfound wisdom with the team and hopped on the comms to relay the tactics to Harry.
Stamp on the brakes on the sharp corners. Do not do it at the bottom of the fast turns.
I just saw the time, so I'm really worried. Harry's put on... He's put on the weight. There's no beating around the bush. He is a fat bastard.
Stop.
I can let him know to fix.
It's all of them, I think.
It's all of them. It's not what you want to hear.
Oh, Harry, you cheeky boy.
My boy is cooking. Harry's cooking.
It's really hard to tell when you're out in the car how you're doing, but thankfully because of the mic system, Cal could radio through and tell him like, oh yeah, you had a good lap last lap. It was good for the confidence.
He's got it. That's Harry's fastest ever lap. He stepped out on that tarmac today, and he's absolutely flying.
Harry is cooking up something special. This is 2022 Bolt right here. That's what you're witnessing.
Listen, man, the weight will take it all back. He's in his prime.
There was massive relief in the team. Yeah! Come on! You fucking little blinder. Everybody was buzzing with how he was performing.
Oh shit, Harry's quick too.
We need answers. How Willeni on fresh tyres was dropping 50.8 consistently.
Senor Frogs have moved up a position. They're now up into 14th place.
14th. Nice.
They had a rocky start, but they are showing that last year wasn't a flash in the pan. Harry's got them into the top 15 now and is just dives forward, isn't he?
Comeback story of a lifetime.
The sun set over Butmore Park and floodlights illuminated the tarmac.
Oh,
Harry's
man.
stint was coming to an end as our favourite nocturnal amphibian readied his mind.
This man is about to drop numbers nobody has ever seen.
I think I'm just a pessimist when it comes to my stints. I just thought the worst. It was my turn to get in the car, and put my stint down.
Come on,
Me and Harry
Bazinga.
have always been on a similar sort of level in the kart. However, these new karts and these new tyres were going crazy. I wasn't quite sure I could match their pace.
Change for Senor Frogs from 13th place.
He went crazy.
Steely eyes of
He
determination.
He went crazy, didn't he?
Harry? Oh, absolutely.
I'm glad that's over. I had a few good laps.
That was the fastest you've ever driven.
I had a few slow laps, but overall, no horrible errors. I didn't break the car this time, so.
Oh.
I think.
Fourth in class. Oh, fucking yes. Happy with that? Successful stint. Come on, Bez.
So Bez was out there putting in some very consistent, impressive times. He is a dry weather king.
Now, there was one problem. There were small signs of rain.
No.
Frog's nightmare.
Oh, it's raining, all right. Ethan's out there right now. I know he's going to be stressed. We weren't expecting rain at this time, so this is trouble.
Damn.
But that was absolutely fine because we believe we had the best driver out there in the wet in Ethan Bazinga.
Ethan did a little bit of driving in the wet last year. He was the driver who experienced
So he's comfortable.
Very
A little
tricky
bit.
transition from the dry.
Experienced or not, this slippy surface soon took its toll.
He's got it, Lee. No.
I'm gonna fucking sink her! My depression is getting worse. Still raining.
You can't see.
The helmet too.
Despite a wobbly start, Ethan soon grew into the race. The drizzle couldn't dampen his spirit, and this soggy froggy was setting some serious times.
Let's go.
50.3. Bez has just done a 50.1. Oh, a 50.0. Come on.
So excited, man. Shit.
Get a 49. Come on.
Excited.
They are now ranked back in their familiar position of 4th place in class from 12 months ago. They're in this battle.
Hold off the depression for now. I don't like okay. I like very good. And I'm not doing that.
14th place are the Senor Frogs. Bazinga holding that squad in the discussion for the club and podium.
You're 19 seconds off third in class. I would say you're doing class. You just made me want to kill myself.
It's important to remember
Stop.
that 3 warnings is 1 black flag. So we really can't afford to make too many mistakes if we want to have a chance at podium.
You cannot get a black flag. You just can't.
We have had a black flag.
The team in front of us, number 21, what are they called? Zesty Drink Racing, have just got themselves a black flag, which means that I think we are 3rd in class.
Senor Frogs up to 12th place now.
Come on, Benz. Let that man coop.
So while people ahead of us, behind us, were all getting black flags, we were consistently very good.
Senor
Nice.
Frogs are up to 11th place. That is 2nd place in Clubman.
Wow.
Bez is putting in an absolute masterclass right now.
Ethan Bazinga Payne currently is on the podium.
That's where we wanted to end this.
Yes.
Good.
Places.
The
Good.
boy told me when I got off the stint that I'd got us onto the podium. Now, I didn't know if they were trolling or not because I didn't think that I did anything too crazy in my stint.
Good. I felt like I was dropping third. I didn't have 10 minutes of rest. My knees hurt. And then I got cramp in my foot. But then it all turned out well, so.
From zero to hero, we had done it. Back at the pack was ancient history and it felt good, but we had to keep our heads in the game. We mustn't let this slip.
Say that.
Next.
At this point, I'm feeling good.
Okay.
I do feel like I've got a lot better
Go
at
Crit.
karting. Lost some weight as well. So I do feel like I've got a decent chance of putting on some good times on the board here.
That little rocket put in times for us last year, so I know he's got it in him. So, viva la Chris.
Viva la Chris.
Hey guys, I just finished my stint and now I'm gonna go to sleep.
Momentum was with us as Chris took the wheel. 2 hours of sub 50-second laps held our position firmly, and we were not the only brave of whom the fortune favored.
Oh, this was going around when the YouTubers versus TikTokers fight was going. Wait.
That's awesome.
It was just Austin. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
But was our luck about to change?
Ready.
The team briefed looks as best they could, leaning on experience gained from the previous year. He was going to have to walk the walk. There were no 2 ways about it.
Callum McGinley looking on. They can be pretty happy with where they are at this stage of the race.
It's my time to shine. I'm geared up, I'm ready, I'm in my suit, I'm feeling good, mic's on. I was ready to prove to the guys that I was up there with Chippo in the fastest in this group. And guess what? it started raining. If I wasn't nervous about locks going out before the rain, I definitely was now. I had a half an hour stint in the rain the other day. That's it.
This is the worst timing possible.
Good looks, man. You must be thinking, why me?
So I come off my stint and I look at the man replacing me and taking the mantle of the team, and I see Calix's sad, slightly strangely positioned eyes, and I think our team is not in safe hands anymore.
Don't spin. Don't spin.
The bad news as well for the Senior Frogs, as you just saw there, Chris MD's just had to finish his stint.
Credit where credit is due. Chris absolutely smashed it.
The rain was falling hard on Buttonmore.
This is tough for Cal. This is really tough because he's the debutant in the team and he's now got to take on this next stint in this.
Who wants to coach Calix? Don't all raise your hand.
The torrents continued to tarnish the team spirits, and the track only got more treacherous for Lux. Its times were getting slower.
Okay, it's been done. We've lost the position to Ditch Finders. He's doing 106, they're doing 103.
And do you want me to tell you what's even worse? They stuck a GoPro on my shoulder. And do you know what happened? Radio, same side, first corner. Channel 15. I'm like, what's going on?
You might not be able to hear me.
Next corner, channel 22. Volume
He hasn't said a word to me.
Radio, FM.
Hello, mate. Just making sure you can hear me.
No, what's going on? Jess Glenn's in my ear.
Hi. He hasn't responded once.
Oh my God, it's just started raining. I've gone out. We're doing really well.
You can't hear.
And now I don't have a radio.
Back to the board.
You cannot get much more difficult than this for a debutant in karting. In the middle of the night, cold, tired, wet.
Oh, tough.
It was single-handedly one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my entire life.
Damn.
And I had cancer.
His pace is not setting the timesheets alight.
We're losing about 4 seconds.
Oh my God, no.
This was one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. That's too heavy. That's a solid pace. Keep going. No. 4 seconds off the pace over the last 3 laps.
Off of the people around us.
Every lap.
Harold. Harold.
I thought he was. Oh fuck! You thought he was cooking? He was cooking.
Damn.
We tried to leave him out as long as possible.
So what do you want to do? That's your decision. It's not my decision. I can't make that decision.
Your team principal.
And so I had to make the tough decision of hooking him only 30 minutes into his stint.
Damn.
If we don't hook him now, we're gonna lose like laps and laps and laps.
I get the feeling this might cause arguments.
Al, we love you, but this is for the best.
You lot had to hold up a board.
Still looking okay? Yeah, still okay.
And I had to wipe my visor. Didn't see it the first time round, so I wasted another lap.
Hopefully no one pits.
Oh, come in. I was like, thank God.
It had to be done. We had no choice.
Could you hear
He
me
wanted
at
to
all?
leave. He didn't like that.
Yeah.
I didn't GoPro change the channel. The whole time I'm listening to FM radio crackling. The entire time.
Oh my God, yeah, that's fucking bad. Yeah.
I was looking every lap. I was like, please put the board up. I felt bad. Like I got back and I was like, boys, I've let you down. And they were all like, no, it's all good. Like it was hard conditions. Plus your radio didn't work. Plus this, plus that. But I was really like attacking myself.
I certainly would have gone any quicker in that shit.
Been brought in this year. Supposed to be.
Yeah,
good,
he
and
looks
done
pretty
this.
down right now.
I didn't get to show off my potential.
Sometimes it'd be like that. It's just bullshit. I hate letting the boys down.
Aww.
That's how I used to get when we would do a relay, and like I was left, like all of it was on my shoulders, and I feel like I didn't give enough. Even though everyone would say, "No, you're good," like
You already knew
deep down, it's there. It's a hard thing to like shake off. So I know what he's going through. It's tough. It's an internal battle with yourself, bro.
Wish I'd have gone out earlier. Just like at least give me a chance.
Yeah.
But I can't make excuses. It's should have got more wet practice. But hey, there's ups and downs in the video. Maybe we'll still get a podium. Just disappointed.
I think the thing that got me out
Damn,
of my
bro.
dark pit of depression was the fact that I knew we had someone special in the wings. Someone who was a wet specialist.
My name is Matt Plum, and I'm the
You played too damn.
reserve driver and a bit of a wet weather specialist.
Nicknamed
the soggy frog.
We were going to need him because it was torrential rain.
Got suited up, popped Harry's suit on.
We need you to cook.
Okay.
Popped my helmet on, headed out onto track for the first stint.
I drove 10 laps this track in practice this morning, and that is as far as my experience here goes, so no pressure at all.
Some little dorky
Let's see.
18-year-old
We have
who spent his life sweating
18.
around
Oh yeah,
kart
you got
tracks.
it. You got
Maybe he can save us.
It's a new Senior Frog that we've never seen out on circuit before. They've pulled Matt Plum, the photographer. I didn't even know he was registered as a driver.
Oh, wow.
6.5.
He's a wild card, and he is now tearing it up out there.
14.
The boy put in a phenomenal shift.
I was absolutely flying. I was overtaking person after person.
He's almost up there with the leaders of the race.
He's cooking! Whoa, look at him go! Go on, Mr. Plum, save
At least he stepped in. That's nice.
The rain is
Really nice of
heavy
him.
now, mate, so
Oh wow.
We're getting to the level where you can see the spray being kicked up off the fenders of the cart. It is very soggy out there.
Damn, I would have been.
the heaviest rain we've had yet.
Senior Frogs are closing in on a position here. This would be for 4th place in class, back to where they were last year.
And all of a sudden, what seemed to be a lost race, it was back on the card.
We could pull this off.
It was like Lando was in that seat. Maybe he was.
Change for position. The Senior Frogs have got past the ditch finders.
Yeah! What a result! He's gassed. He's so gassed.
We're flying up the rankings.
Calix may be disappointed that he had to withdraw, but I think tactically for the team,
Yeah.
this was the right call.
Yeah.
Me too.
We were first in class.
How on earth has he done
Wow.
this?
I couldn't believe it. You know, my heart was like starting beating fast. I had butterflies. Reminded me of my first kiss.
This race just got a whole lot
I've just been told that this. I thought that was a building. I didn't realise it had wheels on it. Chip, I love you. There's just no need for it to be that big. I'm a happy boy.
Okay, it is 40 minutes until Chip is meant to be out. We're gonna go wake him up. Chippo, it's time. Oh, it's wet.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh.
It's gonna dry up. It's still raining.
It was time for Chip to jump back in the car, and after a really successful first stint, we were hoping he'd replicate that. And Chip right now is trying to just watch.
I don't know. That didn't sound too promising.
That didn't say, when you say hoping.
It's the keywords.
We were hoping. Yeah.
I hope
come on.
it gets better, but I don't know. Oh man.
You know how the Kardashians be leaving on cliffhanger with certain
Yeah,
things.
of
There's
course.
like the pregnancy thing. I hope it's one of those where
Of
we're
course.
surprised. Let's get it. Come on.
I
So
hope.
hopefully when he goes out in a few minutes, we can emulate the same thing and keep us flying. This is going to be a really important stint coming up.
There goes Chip then entering the pit lane.
Senor
I'm feeling good.
Frog.
I haven't raced in football in the wet since the last 24-hour race. That's the
Damn.
only problem. But we are first in class.
I'll tell you something, that is a busy pit lane.
This is not the
Oh,
moment
shit.
to be pitting.
Staying out one more lap. We want to get a clean run into the fuel bay here, so we lose as little time as possible.
We're pushing our fuel.
People keep coming in and taking our fuel spot.
Oh shit! What are you doing?
If he doesn't manage to get in and fuel soon, we genuinely could run out and stop and track.
Ah! We don't want our fuel!
Not
Here they
good.
come then, the Senior Frogs into the pit lane.
Perfect. Good, good, good.
I won't lie, I was nervous to go out in the rain. It was puddles, you know, there's aquaplaning everywhere. It was crazy.
The cart is ready for him. He jumps in and he'll make his way back out onto track.
This is where beasts. This is where boys become men.
Oh, I was like, we're beasts.
I didn't mean to say beast, but this is where you become a beast and you just go crazy. It don't matter when your last time was. This is when the confidence.
You gotta go through
comes
every
in.
challenge.
Yo.
Man, to get to where you need to be.
Exactly, son. If you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you be successful.
I'm learning that a lot lately.
Come on, son. Come on, let's get it.
Smashed it, brother. Smashed it.
Come on! First hairpin, I've spun it.
An immediate spin for Chip.
Chip spun out.
Damn.
Ooh, rejoins contact.
The lack of wet practice was really starting to show.
He was
Damn.
all over the shop. Chip now has to get used to these conditions and quickly as well.
I was out for a mere few laps before our scheduled maintenance stop came beckoning, and what better to use this time than to go over the wet lines with our specialist.
Don't go on the red, it's slippy as shit.
With fresh tyres and wet wisdom acquired, I was more ready than ever.
After their service stop, they find themselves 5th in class.
Damn.
We weren't too concerned with Chippo going out. We knew he'd get the hang of it.
When Chip's behind the wheel, everybody in the team has belief that we still have a chance at getting something out of this race.
Chippo Crimes on the move, kicking the back end of the cart out there.
He just had his best lap.
After that, I don't
Nice.
think I actually spun it again for a while
Okay.
or at all. It was more so getting that one spin out of the way.
The
and then it was good
initial,
to go.
okay.
So the
Nice.
hope wasn't completely gone. Like, we could do this. It just meant that me and Matt were going to have to maybe put in some extra hours.
He's come off. There's no one there. I've had to run to the RV.
The time is 3:41, and we're off to wake up Bazinga for his next stint.
I was in a deep sleep until I was shook by Harold.
Wake up Ethan, tell him Ethan, mate. It's Christmas Day, we've got to go out.
Damn.
No one else.
I hope it just stays like this, because then at least it'll dry out a bit.
Feeling refreshed?
No.
Get your helmet down.
There you go. Get that energy.
Hey, look, I'll run a tight ship, okay?
Ethan Payne back in the cart shortly then.
It was time for Ethan to get back out on that track for his second stint. And this time the rain was so much worse than when he first went out there.
On a serious note, if Ethan even does it at a half-decent pace in these terrible conditions, I'll make his bum crack. For 5 minutes.
We nominated me as one of the best drivers in the wet.
The heavier you are in the wet, the more the cart's going to turn.
Here comes Chippo into the pit lane.
The nerves were mounting.
There goes Bazinga.
I know these boys are good drivers, and I don't want to let them down. And it gets off to a nightmare start.
Oh no, as Bazinga spins on the first corner.
And that wasn't the first time he did it again.
Oh, around goes Bazinga.
And again.
Oh, he spun it again.
Again.
That's the 5th time I've pinned it, you lot. This is bad.
Again.
You're spinning it sector one every time, and it's costing us so much time.
And my God, the screams I was hearing through my headset, no man should ever have to go through.
Ah! Fuck's sake!
We need him. We need the heavy boys to make it round.
Hey, come on! Fucking hell! I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
I have never seen someone capitulate like he did on that racetrack.
Damn.
That sucks, bro.
We were doing
We were doing so good.
They still got 9 hours, so hopefully they can.
Yeah, but this is holding them back a little bit.
I know.
Boys, it's
I
cool, you
know.
don't you worry.
Go, Harry.
Dawn was upon us. and
7
with
hours,
it
sorry.
brought an unexpected challenge.
8 hours,
Ethan
yeah.
was on the
About
verge
8
of being
hours.
soaked in a different kind of way.
Guess what? Small bladder Bez needs a wee.
Just had a full monster, so I might have to wet myself mid-stint.
So I decided to sink one before my sin.
Ethan is out on track. Everyone else is asleep. I'm not sure what to do here. I'm hoping someone walks the door any minute now, otherwise we are finished. Oh dear.
Yeah, so we've been checking the
Oh,
forecast,
dear.
and there was glimmers of sun to come.
Okay.
Nice.
Fucking freezing.
We can just get Matt to do all our wet weather laps for us. We might have a chance here still. So I'm not-
Okay.
Smart.
He was like a sacrificial lamb. We just sent him out to the rain gods.
I was about 3 minutes away from pissing my race.
Absolutely freezing, starving. Was not looking good, but we had a 2-hour stint to go and do, so we did it. We got ready.
All right, Ethan, be ready.
And just to put the icing on the cake, instead of driving to the fuel bay, I drove straight to the driver change.
Oh no, now something's gone wrong there. Something has gone wrong for Senor Frogs.
Yeah.
That
He has to
wasn't
do it.
part of the plan.
It is
Damn.
6 a.m. and he's barely slept.
Yeah, he's gonna do it again.
There he goes. Bazinga now brings it into the fuel bay.
That is a man who's bursting for a piss.
Imagine if I dropped that stint and pissed myself.
We only realised, me and Harry, about 2 minutes before that we hadn't set the radio up. Went out after about 2 laps, dead.
Worryingly, Plum hasn't said anything to me in a long time, so I'm going to wait till the next straight and do a mic check, but if we've lost comms, we could be in fucking trouble here.
So we can't hear him, he can't hear us, and he's got 2 hours of silence. Poor
Wow.
I never want to do it again. In both fucking years, all I've had is rain. I'm going to bed. I ain't doing this fucking, oh, it's getting dark, it's raining shit again. I was like literally about to wet myself, by the way.
from your voice.
I have never been so angry in a go-kart.
Fucking idiot. I could cry.
Ethan is legitimately going to have a snooze and go and play a Sunday League semi-final right now, so I respect the hustle. I think his head might be gone though.
Yeah, I bet.
Alright, so we're currently heading to the van to wake up Chris and Will like an hour and a half before their stint to start. We need manpower. It's just me. I'm a fucking Moretti.
Harry rallied the troops as Plum did what Plum does best.
Yeah, Harry's not going back on his rack.
Back to sleep.
Come to the... No one's here, please. I need help.
Another indomitable effort from Matt was followed by William Lenny.
I have seen the weather forecast, so I'm preemptively putting on a wetsuit.
Okay.
What a stick!
What a stint from Matt Plum. Will Lenny goes out on the circuit.
You got this, Dad. You got this. Come on.
We've not seen him since hour 2 of the race.
And Will kept pace and saw the Frogs keep position. A much better stint than his first.
Okay.
All right.
Tom got back in the karts for an astonishing third stint, and as he exerted every last calorie in his body,
thought he did the
the boys
goodies.
were consuming unnecessary ones.
Bake some banana bread for the team.
Oh, it's already sliced. I forgot I did that.
Matt Plum's out there. Maybe he can save us.
Is Max alive, by the way?
I hope not.
Team morale was at an all-time low.
Bro, I can't do this anymore. Ethan said he wanted to kill himself. Ethan was screaming down the mic.
He's always wanting to kill himself.
That is true. It doesn't matter what video it is.
Mourinho would be proud of from yours truly.
One thing I know about my friends here, we don't give up.
The karting gods gave us hope.
2 warnings in 20 minutes for Team Daenerys, actually.
Maybe it's not over yet.
It's looking like it needs a miracle, but miracles do happen. Keep the faith.
It was time for Chippo's last stint.
The track is about as bad as it can get.
My God.
Damn.
Oh,
emotions are
wow.
high.
There's still a chance we could do this.
P3 might
You
still be on.
With the weight of a
Damn.
team on my shoulders,
Here we go.
I dragged myself to the pit lane.
Let's fucking have it, man.
Before me was a task of momentous proportions.
If there's one man that can do it, it's this man.
I had to leave everything on the track.
Yeah.
himself again.
One of the worst things like in sports is knowing that you could have gave it your all and you didn't. Like that's what he means by leaving it all on that track. Like I need to, no matter what, do exhaust every option that I can to make sure that we get in the position. If we don't, at least I can go out swinging and knowing that I left everything out there. Hey.
You have to be touching somebody.
Yeah.
Always. Go ahead, play it, please. Relax.
This man has just done 6.5 hours of the last 12 hours. I haven't seen anything like this.
6.5 hours.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's done. He's done.
This man is to war. I've never seen anything like
I
it.
can't hear my left ear.
Only 18 and we've broken him.
I never want to go in another go-kart ever again.
The good news is, it wasn't all for nothing.
He's given us the best chance possible. Now it's on Chip.
Chippo is closing that gap to the podium, but can he do it before the time runs out?
You could tell on the headset, things were tense. We wanted to push him as hard as we could.
What are the young of frogs called?
Toad.
At this point, I think we've accepted defeat.
It all seemed too much. The weather had absolutely crippled us.
There wasn't enough time left.
My efforts seemingly futile.
Hello mate, let me know when you can start driving.
The Frogs had one last trick up their sleeve.
Get up here as soon as you can, and we'll get you out.
It was time to send out the secret weapon.
Chip, we found a secret weapon. We need you to driver change ASAP.
And what is this? It appears Senior Frogs are making a very late driver change. But who could it be?
I get into the pits, I look up, and I look through the visor, and my worst fears have been realized. It was Callum McGinley.
He sees me and he goes,
Really?
Oh my God.
No!
I think Chip thought it was legitimately Lando that was coming by.
We were screwed.
Oh my God.
He's screaming no.
In this kind of thing, you've got to have fun. You can't take it too serious. And there was one man who needed some more track time, a bit of practice for next year.
Nah, but if he starts going faster than me, then I might be the most finished driver of all time.
Part team, so him going out for a final stint was actually quite fun.
I have to put in an amazing shift, so I did.
There are times in life where people have to come along and save the day. This is one of those moments.
Okay.
Callum McGinley get us back in it.
What's that? Callum's final stint went exactly how I think we all thought it was gonna go. It was an abomination.
We were going to finish 14th if I stayed out. We are now going to finish 16th in the space of 30 minutes.
Chaos. I love it, man. We can't get a podium. We might as well have fun.
And about 3 laps in, I
Okay.
look over and he's facing the wrong way.
He spun! Oh. At the end of the day, the frogs were still in high
As long as
spirits.
y'all have fun.
We were really happy that we'd even made it this far in this weather.
It was a weirdly wholesome experience. It was all letting go. It was 23 hours of stress, thinking, oh, we're in the mix here, we could win. And then when you finally let go and realise, but there's no chance of winning here, you can just enjoy Calux sliding around the rain.
And so we watched on as Calix spun over and over.
He's gone everywhere!
And although we were falling down the leaderboard, I couldn't help but appreciate the sense of camaraderie within the group.
Yeah! There he goes, boys, there he goes!
The Senor Frogs squad cheering on Calix to the end of this race.
Damn.
But in 2023, your Buckmore Park 24-hour champions once again are DAB Motorsport.
We didn't come
Dab
last.
The
Motorsport.
Frogs had fallen short for a second year running, but failure had taught us an important lesson. The road to success can be a winding one, and you may spin out on occasion. But one thing's for sure, if you don't get back in the driver's seat and take control of the wheel, you'll never get to where you really want to be.
I think the question on everyone's lips is, will we be back next year?
Of course we'll be back next year, of course we will. I think we got to try one more time.
We need to come by with a plan, practice in the wet, and bring it home for you lot.
Yeah.
Yes, please. We need to see
Park,
it.
2024. One last dance.
I'm
Okay.
not coming back.
He said, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Maybe not Will.
What a stupid 24 hours.
Okay,
Damn.
so hold on. How long before you do that? So this happened June 1st.
Mhm.
Okay. Got it.
So pretty,
Literally,
almost a month ago.
if they just start practicing now, like practicing in the rain, hey guys, let's go get this practice in. Like by the time they get to next year, June,
That's a
yo,
long time.
it could be raining hard, it could be whatever, we ready.
They gotta prepare for anything. So
Yeah.
Even I wonder if snow, how that would, if they, I don't know how often they get snow, but
I don't know, but I don't know if they'll get it around June.
oh,
But
not around June. That, I
will
mean, that
say,
makes sense.
yeah,
That
I
was a
will say
stupid
this. Listen, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We have it. If
Mhm.
they practice and really get this down, bro, I don't see why they can't come at least top 3 or top 1. People that are coming in first may have been doing this for a hot minute.
At least I
Like
don't
they're
know
back-to-back champions.
I don't know
Hold
how
on.
many were in their class,
So, oh yeah,
but they got 5th in their class. So I
yes. So they got 5th, and then overall, out of all the other classes, it was 18, 16, which honestly,
that's still not bad.
that's how heats worked in track. Because sometimes we would have too many people for the 2 mile, so they would break it up in heats, and the fastest times out of those heat overall. So you may have came second place in the heat, but overall out of everybody, you came 15th type thing. But that because they took the times. So there may have been 3 races. Each heat, whoever has the fastest time, that's how they set up the leaderboard. But yeah,
Very I was shocked a couple times. The spin outs were
the spin outs, dude. I couldn't even imagine. Like, it's one thing when you're racing in a car, you know, like you got the wipers going type shit.
No, of
but
course.
when you can't even really necessarily wipe the visor off,
That's what's shitty. That's what's really bad. I know.
no, I'm
That's
playing,
what's
but
really
no, I'm
bad.
playing. But that's like the
Imagine-
scary part.
Imagine they had like a button or something to.
Oh my god, like the glasses that you were gonna buy for him.
Yeah, just like that.
God. But nah, I would love to do something like this. Listen, hey, if y'all need someone to come over there, yo, I'll live with y'all for about a year and leave her over here, of course.
Oh.
I live with y'all for about a year. We do the practices. And we gonna win, bro. We
You're
gonna
better,
win.
man. I'll be right there supporting your ass.
Yes,
instead
from the
of
live
being-
stream.
No,
From the live stream.
I'll be right there, like always, because you know, we make a good team. But anyways,
Yeah.
love you guys. Thank you for watching this video. Makes me want to go go-karting
Yes, it does. It does.
and whoop your butt at least once in my life.
Never.
I've still never.
You never did, and you never will, kiddo.
Mhm.
So.
Right now, we're out. Peace. See you guys in the next one.
In the next one, psych, we gonna talk for a little bit more. Listen, we have been on such a beautiful journey with this YouTube, man. We really hit 11,000 subscribers, and it's all thanks to you guys. 20,000 is on the way. Raven is excited. We smell it. You guys smell it. You can smell what the rock is cooking. So let's keep cooking. Let's keep grinding. Let's keep staying dedicated. We gonna keep working. Y'all gonna keep watching. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Smell like chocolate in there, bro.
Good.
Smelling like Chico.
Chico's air smells like chocolate.
It
for some
smells like
reason.
chocolate. I don't know why. I don't know who did it, but listen, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, and of course, if you want to see our original, not our original, but if you want to see our links, those will be in the description down below. We are. Peace.